angry.
Hey, see if I care.
Impure fools.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Fine, I'll just be over here, sharpening my feathers.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Alrighty, and we are back. Pick bans are, well, happening right now in game, but it was already done on a separate website.
Fear the shadows.
So
Controls them.
yeah, everyone knows what they're picking, everyone knows what they're banning, and we're just getting almost straight into it after the 3-minute delay is happened.
We're back.
That we are. I already said that.
What?
So that was close.
Yeah.
I just listened to Loki. How he was like, "Oh, it says we start at 5." I was like, "Oh, okay." He probably saw the 5 Eastern.
Yeah.
And
Well, it goes,
All right.
It goes based off computer time zone, so maybe it's Loki's computers messed up.
oh, you think maybe it has it set on Eastern? We'll have to take a look at that. That's all right. Thoughts on draft?
Azir.
Azir, thumbs up. I know that he loves playing Azir.
Yeah.
Azir is one of his favorite characters. So he plays a very good Xerath, though.
Yeah.
He seemed to navigate that echo.
Yeah. I think Xerath and Azir are both characters. Even though they are technically enemies in lore, they are both characters that really like being at that range and like being like at bombarding distance where like almost nothing can reach them except they can reach you, because they are, I believe, yeah, I think Azir is also one of the longest range characters in the game.
Yeah.
Xerath,
He's pretty close. He's pretty far.
Yeah,
he's just auto attacking with his soldiers. Right?
yeah, it's not like super far, like Xerath far, but he comes close, I think. And then Xerath,
Unless you want to consider Ziggs long range.
yeah, we can consider that because of his Q. But Ziggs is a lot more coming down my
Yeah, I had to
level,
come down. Yeah, I felt weird, like being like up here. Like I'm a tall dude, but I feel like I'm not that much taller than him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think you're taller than me. I just like having the seat low.
Low, I do too.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, well, we did play this team once before. They were our final game in the season. They did beat us 2-0. So,
We did triple ban their ADC.
we did. He put it to us pretty good when we played against them, so we wanted to make it a little more difficult for him. We chose a pretty strong bot lane. The Ashe Braum is just very annoying.
Was this one where I subbed in?
This was a double header. This was the second team we played. The first team we played really early.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, did I sub in for like game 2 or something for this one? I don't remember.
That's a good question. I don't remember either. I'll have to go back and look.
The Neela Karma combo, wasn't it? That was when I subbed in that one time, I believe.
I don't know. I thought that was that a tier 3 match? I don't think you played against these guys. I think
Maybe.
the only
I don't
difference-
know.
We did a double header, and this was supposed to be our last game of the season against this team, but since they needed to reschedule, we rescheduled with them. So we double headed against them, and I think they were our first match. We played them early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like at a 1 o'clock match or something like that. So.
Honestly, I could check Generation Esports just because it has like that. It has a.
You gotta put round 2 on there, Mr. Production Manager. It says round 1 of the Super Regional Playoffs. It's round 2.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just messing.
One second.
Have we gone into the game yet? Because we're just looking at ourselves. Oh,
Come
okay.
on, 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
20 seconds, cool.
I'm stoked. I'm glad the guys got the win. They seem to play very well.
That they do.
Minus that second game, Loki got just run down by the Garen constantly, but that happens sometimes in your games.
Yeah.
Orianna. Anybody who plays Orianna makes me nervous.
Yes.
And they have the ball delivery system with the J4.
That they do.
So we'll have to see how this goes. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is best of 5?
The last one was best of 3. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go take a look. But this one is for seeding into nationals. So congratulations to the guys for winning their first series, because that did qualify them for national playoffs. So big
so
high
this
five to
would
them.
be.
Woo, Nationals, let's go.
Hey.
This is Salt Lake.
Yes, Salt Lake Community College.
Okay, view match page.
We play them a lot in a lot of different games. I know when I fill in for Tier 3 Halo, we
Yep.
play the Salt Lake guys a lot. They're a very strong Halo team. I think they're one of the stronger ones. There's Loki dancing.
Game 2. Okay, so. Sometimes match details are available, which is what I was looking for.
Yeah. But it
I-
has the 3 games, right?
Yeah, it says
fine. I
game
can
1,
talk to
game
her.
2, go
Yeah.
3.
I would imagine if it's just a seeding game, then it's for game 3.
So
So
this was for the previous game that we played against them.
okay.
I was trying to look at that.
Yeah, this is 5v5, best of 3.
best of 3. Okay, so it is a best of 3. This match is for seeding purposes in the nationals.
Yep.
So, congratulations to the guys for qualifying for nationals. It's huge.
Woohoo!
I believe this is, especially in our first year at Iowa Western League of Legends. Tier 1. So,
Nunu and
This is our first season for League in general.
yeah, first
Yeah.
season.
Nunu and B-Lump coming out.
Yeah, he really likes Nunu. Tyler is a big Nunu fan,
Yep.
so I
Dar-
like to try to put him on some stuff that works. But Orianna is just gonna be hyper annoying.
Summon Airy is annoying on Orianna just because of the Q.
Yeah.
Thresh Q coming out on the Ashe. Ignite coming out.
Ignite straight up.
Braum is escorting Ashe back behind her minions again.
Yep. Rigby is an extremely strong ADC. So
Yep. He is making sure to stay in front of the Ashe.
Oh, okay.
Thresh, they are very
Needs to
much
stand in front of her.
He needs to.
There we
He
go.
doesn't have the E though, so he
Nice.
can't block. If he had the E, he could block the auto attacks coming
Yes.
towards her anyways.
Unfortunately, they hit level 2 before we did.
Yep. I think Braum will just take E here instead of going for a instead of upgrading W. And I was correct. And now Nunu and B-Lump comes in. He's going down.
Yeah, they should turn
for
on the Thresh right here.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, a bit too late to turn on the Thresh.
Yeah, with the Ashe so far back.
Yeah. If they turned on the Thresh and got the rest of the Nunu's E off, they would have rooted, and I think that was a kill. J4 on our Nunu. E is coming out from Nunu, trying to...
Oh, and that is
First blood to Ezreal. That is not good. 3 stacks plus 3 for Nasus. Plus 3 for Nasus.
This
Nasus
is basically
gameplay.
how this game is gonna go, right? He's just gonna hang out, farm where he can, get his stacks.
As I said, +3 for Nasus.
Right, just over and over and over. And unfortunately...
He is getting in front, just trying to put up the wall, make sure Ashe does not die.
Oh, Ezreal got the blue buff, too, off of the kill.
So he
And
is
the
going to be
kill.
continuously poking out our bot lane now.
Yeah, that's going to be really rough. And the Jarvan is coming back as well for a tower dive, it looks like.
It might. Yep, and Braum sees him. He was looking to try and just ward him off, but Braum alone is not enough of a deterrent.
And that was a 2-for-1. Unfortunately, we did not get the kill on Thresh. He got executed by the
Dang.
tower.
So and then Summon Area is almost going to be the death of our Azir. I'm gonna keep.
I love how Loki just walks in and keys the minion and starts walking out.
Yeah, I myself, I don't like playing against Orianna. I don't like playing against a lot of champions, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable playing them, it's hard to play against them, right?
I'm comfortable playing Orianna. I just hate playing against her because it's just her Q. Since he's unstoppable. Just her Q is so annoying to deal with sometimes because it will come from basically every direction because the ball.
Yeah.
And once
Oh, here we go.
Cassante doesn't have enough E on range on his E.
Oh,
he flashes. He really wanted that kill.
Yeah. What do you think about trading kills like that? Like he got the kill, so obviously both champions get the money, but I believe Cassante doesn't get the experience. Is that what it is?
Cassante does not get the experience from that kill, but it's
doesn't really matter against the Nasus.
If it was the Nasus who flashed and got that kill, honestly, I'd be more for it because Nasus got 12 stacks from that.
It's true. Yeah.
But for the Nunu, I think he just wanted to accelerate his game plan of I think he wanted to get those boots.
Looks like
something
JC's
really
be
bad.
careful here. This Orianna is just
Orianna has level 6. Beware the ball. The ball hit. Yeah. The ball claims another victim. Orianna's voice lines are all the ball. almost like the aliens from Toy Story. The claw. That's like all the Orianna voice lines that I hear. Ashe E going to see the Thresh.
That's not really going to do anything.
Yeah, Braum is tanky. Braum has W to just straight get
And that
out.
was the ignite immediately again. Like.
Yep. Nunu coming in to try and get the Orianna. Looks like they don't succeed.
So we really needed Jace to go across the wall there.
Yep. J4 is coming down for the Azir. Azir is backing off. Bot lane is coming up for the Azir.
He's gonna get flag and dragged here in a moment.
He didn't quite make it over the wall.
Yeah. What he needed to do in that flag and drag is not flag and drag. The Azir was to, instead of going up and 90 degrees, he was trying to defend against the flag and drag. Right. That's the idea.
But he just needed to get as close to tower as possible.
Correct. Yeah. And I don't know if Peyton knows this, but I don't know if Thresh's auto attacks are considered ranged.
No, they are considered melee.
So every time he's like putting his shield up to stop those Thresh auto attacks, it's not doing anything. Right?
Yeah. The thing with Thresh autos is they have a range to them, but they shut down for the Ashe. I was gonna say they have range to them. But the further away you are, the slower he auto attacks. If you get close, Thresh actually autos really fast.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's a very weird experience.
Taking plates.
Yeah, it's a very weird experience if you've never played Thresh before. My brother, if he plays support, he'll play Pike or Thresh. And
Oh, we were not able to get the
no,
eye.
that is our Rift Herald. Nasus is ulting to go grab it, and he is just going to run down the Orianna.
Not going to get her, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, he does get her.
Plus 12.
Oh, fantastic play right there by Jace, but throwing the Ezreal off. But unfortunately, we say fantastic play, but it is 11 kills to 3.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when I talked to the team, I was like, make sure you guys aren't dying early.
This is pre-10 minutes. They are dying early. I'm afraid they did not listen to you.
They did not heed my advice, but that's the next thing I gotta talk to Peyton about. Given that turret plating over to his ADC.
Yeah.
Ezreal ulti is probably gonna come through to clean this up.
Ezreal, yep.
Oh,
he blocks it with the Brahmi.
Nice. That's what we
Fair
want to
enough.
see. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Cassante is going in on the Nasus. Nasus, however, does not care. Nasus will queue you until the ends of the earth, buddy.
Yep.
J4 comes up.
Unfortunate.
Can't let him. And yeah, it will not block Thresh Q because once again.
He keeps.
Oh, that is a good ulti from Misfortune. And Misfortune gets the kill.
Yeah.
And Braum is out a lot.
Ashe. That's right. Unfortunate for Loki that he wasn't able to get that final auto attack off, but
yeah.
Hey,
I keep saying
got it
Misfortune because that was the one game I've watched today.
that's true. Yeah, you watched the Misfortune game.
My brain is frizzled.
Frizz-frazzed.
I should have just eaten more.
So Jace is struggling a little bit with the
ball.
And that's to be expected, right? I mean, there's a reason why Orianna has always been a great pick.
Yeah.
Even at Worlds, you see a lot of Oriannas. She is considered probably the best team fighting champion mid laner.
Yeah.
So.
Braum is level 5. So is the Thresh.
Yeah, and the Thresh is using his Ignite on cooldown. Every time he just ignites Braum on cooldown.
Yeah, I think he's trying to like get his ADC as many kills as possible. Nasus is a level down here, so he will have the stat Oh, he also is an item down.
Yeah.
I just realized that he's getting slowed. And he ulties for the health.
Yep. Game Void gets killed, unfortunately.
And that's the kill for Nunu. So we are getting ahead top side, but we are not getting ahead. We are not ahead top side, actually.
We are way behind top side.
Yeah.
Somebody from chat says that Thresh's auto attacks are counted as range.
They're counted as range? Okay. This is an interesting fight that J4 is taking. I'm not really quite sure what the thought process for J4 was there. I thought maybe he could do a little more damage than he thought he could. Ashe ultimate is not available right now, but the Orianna gets slowed by the volley. Oh, and Loki does go down top lane again. Loki feels like he's ahead, but he really isn't. Oh, the Thresh gets pushed into the tower, and that'll be it for Thresh for sure. J4 into the tower as well. They're taking a lot of damage here. They got to be careful. Oh, Nunu, he's going to roll on through. He does get the... Oh, and he's going to go down here. Unfortunate.
Oh, that's why. Thresh's autos are ranged, but they are not a projectile.
That's fair.
That is why the
true.
Brahmi will not block anything.
But Nasus, generally you don't want to go down any kills as Nasus. It just makes your life so much easier going into that mid lane.
Yeah. They are 2 dragons up right now, Inferno and Ocean.
Yep.
So they have damage and some healing out of combat, which sucks. What's the soul? I just realized I didn't look at what soul was. Looks to be Ocean, I think. No, it's not Ocean. We already had an Ocean drag.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I think it's Chemtech.
So the
Soul.
Azir is coming.
Yeah, it's Chemtech.
Is it Chemtech? Oh yeah, you can see all the little puddles everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Rigby is roaming a lot. It seems like they've decided that Orianna is going to go bot lane, which is going to allow the Ashe to farm mid lane.
Oh no. Goodbye, Nasus. You lived a good life.
He's going to try, but he's pretty much over for him, unfortunately.
They did not need that ignite.
I told you, their Thresh is using ignite on cooldown.
Yep.
I don't
Tyler
dislike
coming
it.
up.
It's interesting, you know, especially if you're going up against a lane with no sustain.
Yeah. Ashe W gonna poke down the Thresh. He threw out the lantern in order to drag Ezreal into the Ashe ulti.
Right.
Oh, charging up the Nunu. That's a lot of damage on Orianna. Orianna flashdown. She is not gonna let Nunu catch up anymore.
No, she's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. There.
There's not much to say.
Yeah, it's just he just didn't have as much damage as he was hoping he would.
Yeah.
J4, that was a weird interaction.
Yeah.
The pit spawned on the other side and Azir got caught in it.
Yeah, that was a very weird interaction, actually.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Getting stuck on the other side in a sliver of health.
I've
That's
seen
probably
things like that. It's just not with J4 ulti. Oh, I just realized Nunu is Dark Harvest.
Yes.
So yeah, both low health players.
That Ezreal backing animation is
Yeah.
really awesome.
He has the new Heartsteel skin. I was wondering what skin that was at the beginning of the game because I'm like, I don't think I recognize that skin. It's a chroma for the Heartsteel skin.
Oh, cool.
Cassante going to be backing in our bush. Fair play to him. Orianna clearing our defensive control ward. Nunu does not see he sees the Ezreal now. He is backing off. Now he is fighting Gromp. Now he's backing off. It's so hard to tell just by looking at the map what everyone is doing sometimes.
Yeah.
Now he's taking Gromp again. I think he's just trying to mitigate as much as he can and make sure J4 does not stay too far ahead of him because he's just trying to farm his jungle and get.
Yeah. Well, J4 is pretty far ahead of him already. He's got 6 kills. He's 20 CS up on him.
And J4 has his upgraded smite already. Nunu does not.
Correct. Yes. Yep. I mean, there's not really much else to say about the game. Unless we can get a few picks here without getting some traded out.
Braum is going to get caught out by trying to protect the Azir. Azir is going to nearly die to Ezreal. Ezreal, ow. And he will die to Ezreal. I was going to say, if Ezreal had landed that Q, it would have been over. But
Jarvan is playing around with Ashe.
Yep. Ashe is going to die now. That was Ashe Flash that I just saw, and her heal.
The Nunu explode for suicide is always funny to me.
Nasus cannot fight the Cassante.
Yeah. Sante's too far ahead.
Yep, Cassante is an item and a half ahead of him.
Yeah.
And
well, I'm sure the game is probably going to end within probably the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to leave you guys here to go prep for the next one.
Alrighty. I am going to sit here and try to entertain chat.
You do a fantastic job of entertaining. I promise you.
Are you sure? Oh, Nunu Snowball going in. He is going to jump away using the rocket belts. Braum E is going to come out to try and reduce as much damage as possible on himself and his team. He is going to fall to Cassante. Cassante is just consistently pushing up. They are all of the enemy team is looking for a fight to try and get us out, so then we can't protect our Nexus and our Nexus towers anymore. Nas's ult coming down. Nunu a snowball. Nunu is going to flash in to try and get some kills, and he is just going to die. Yeah, we have fended off this wave from the enemy. The enemy is now going to back, reset, get more items, and, well, also he's going to take our red buff. So, that's fun. They're going to back, reset, have more items, and end the next game with this next push, probably. And yeah. Everyone is once again alive. Ash is looking to get as much vision as possible, make sure no one is in our jungle. J4 is going to claim his blue buff. Oh, they're going Baron. They're gonna go Baron and then end the game. Fair enough. I feel like I say that a bit too often, but fair enough. J4 hopping over the wall to steal the blast cones, and there's no chance of Nunu hopping over and stealing it from them. And Ezreal is going to claim the Baron over his J4 smite. J4 is going to claim the red buff that Ezreal had previously taken. And now they are looking to push and end the game. There's Ezreal pushing down mid lane. Crown of the Shattered Queen is not going to be enough for Azir to live through all of this. Crown is now shattered. Braum ult is going to go down to try and stop all the minions. Ezreal ult is going to come to kill Braum. J4 ult is going to come down to kill both Nasus and Ashe. Azir ulti is going to come down to kill J4, while Cassante ulti is going to kill Azir. And that is the end of game one in what is this called right now? Yeah, just game one of what? Of this series, okay. Cool. Hello again, chats. And yeah, that was certainly a game. We are currently down 0-1, and we'll see what our plan is for this next game. Kilk is in there talking to him and discussing pick bans. I am here. While we're waiting here, don't forget to check out our TTY, Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube, all at Iowa Western IWCC Esports, except for on Twitch where we're Iowa Western CC. And I thank you all for sticking around and watching us try to win, and winning beforehand as well. But yeah, what do I talk about?
Well, we can go be right back for a minute while we wait for because I'm not getting anything from the league, so we're gonna go be right back.
Yep, alrighty. See y'all later.
See if I care.
Well, I did not get to see what they were picking and banning this time, so this is coming as a complete surprise to me. They are banning the Vex and the Orianna, double banning the mid laner. They are banning the Alistar in Vi. I don't know why they keep banning the Alistar. I am not in that game. We ban Aatrox, they ban the Xerath. We picked the Mordekaiser. That that was our opposing top laner's like main character. So they immediately picked Cassante as well, along with the Maokai. We put J4, and Game Void is picking Twisted Fate. This is not a pick that I saw coming. Twisted Fate is very good. It's just I don't like playing him. I'm fine with playing against him. I don't like playing him because he's a bit too auto attack based for me. He essentially Twisted Fate. His whole kit is he throws cards around. Obviously, he has 3 cards that he swaps between for his E, I believe, called Stacks Deck. Red card is an AoE damage card that does that. And then blue card hits and gives him back mana, and I believe might slow. Red and then yellow card is auto attack stun.
Yeah, Jay said he wanted to play TF. So
This is not a pick I saw coming.
I didn't either, to be honest with you.
I like Twisted Fate. I don't like playing him that much because he feels a bit too basic to me. He's auto attack based.
Yeah.
And I can see Jace having fun with him though.
Yeah, he said he does like it. He likes it when it's into the Ori, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But we decided to ban the Ori because we just didn't. He's not comfortable playing against her, but he still wanted to go TF. So
yeah,
that worked out pretty well.
Enemy picks our Ashe from out from under us, and we are picking the Misfortune Zyra. That worked so well in the last set that we played.
Yeah. We got the Jarvan pick, so the Jarvan into the Zyra into the MF is really strong, right? That Jarvan ultimate just stops you. There's nothing you can do.
Unless if you have a dash, which looks like
No,
none
only
of them.
Cassante does, right?
However,
has to hit you.
Cassante's dash, unless if he's an ultimate, cannot go over walls, so nobody on that team can get out of the J4 ults.
Nice, yeah. I think obviously you don't want to be trapped in the J4 ulti with an ultied Swain, though.
Yeah, that's fair. MF, a fat MF will still outdamage the Swain ulti, but we need a fed MF for that.
Yeah, it's hard to ban against guys who have played ADC for an extended period of time, right?
Yeah,
because you're not really banning anything.
Yeah,
the Vex had to be banned though.
Yeah,
what was it? 160 something games this season on Vex.
174.
Woo, 174 on Vex. I almost left it up because I just wanted to see the gameplay. Like,
I was gonna.
We should have messaged him and been like, "Leave up the Vex," or "We'll leave up the Vex if you leave up the Zera." But that would be collusion, and we can't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say what I always say is, if I'm playing ADC, I always make sure to double ban a support because if there's a good ADC player, all ADCs are essentially the same. Except for like a few like minor differences because they all auto attack you. The differences in how they do it,
right?
And it's just what's the words I'm looking for? I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just most ADCs play the same, and if you're like a really good ADC, you're just picking whatever that meta's ADC is.
Yeah. And it's not worth, in my opinion, like the 3 bans, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not really banning a place out of that play style. But it was like top laners, there's so many different play styles you can have with top laners and bruisers and tanks.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. The Cassante into Mordekaiser was a fun one. Because I asked Loki, I was like, Loki, obviously, the Nasus didn't work out as well for you. I brought up the Mordekaiser to him actually in our last series against Wayne State as a possible choice against a Darius. And
I was gonna say, isn't Mordekaiser like the opponent's like main character?
No.
Who was it that played a bunch of Mordekaiser on that team?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but he wasn't someone that we were worried about banning.
Yeah.
But he feels, in his ranked games, he feels it as when he's played Mordekaiser into a Cassante, he's done well. So I'll defer to him on that.
I think a big reason on that is Mordekaiser ults. Cassante loses stats when he ults. Mordekaiser makes it so then he loses even more of those stats.
Plus, he can like single out the Swain who's trying to jump on everybody, or even the Ashe if the Ashe is.
If the Swain is a problem in the team fight, boom, he's now in a 1v1. He is no longer a problem for the team fight for at least as long as that ulti is going.
Yeah, and that, if you save Mordekaiser ultimate for Swain ulties, jumps in, Mordekaiser him, and then Mordekaiser does what he wants after that, right? He just Swain's not gonna life leech off of Mordekaiser too much.
I like playing Mordekaiser for the ulti in team fights because if I'm against someone who's if I'm against like a really good jungler and I'm a top lane Mordekaiser, if I'm fighting for dragon, I see the enemy jungler, you're coming with me. You are not smiting this dragon out for my jungler.
It's true, yeah. That's always a fun thing to do as Mordekaiser. I forgot about that interaction. You can just be like, no, thank you. We get the smite.
Yeah, we get the smite. There was no 50-50. This is ours.
So it'll be interesting. I would expect them to invade. They are a pretty strong team. Their confidence in their invades are probably pretty high. We did play them before they did invade us.
Yep.
It looks like they're going to just set up.
Swain E will probably be taken first in that case. They will have more CC than us in the early game.
Here comes Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser is like, no, back off. I beat you guys level 1 because of my passive. Back off.
That's so funny. And here comes the invade, like we talked about. Storm.
Yep.
Got
There's
grabbed.
the Swain E. There's the Thresh Hook.
He's gonna probably have to flash here if he's not careful.
He should have flashed earlier. If he was gonna flash, he should have flashed earlier. But I respect the saving the flash. He did use cleanse though.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna use your summoners to get
Peyton
out.
Is getting caught out. He is going to flash.
Oh,
that is a very far Thresh Hook.
Thresh Hook I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's very weird how hitboxes work in this game.
The longest Thresh Hook I think I've ever seen. And Ashe got both of those kills, so that is terrible.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean,
that is their red buff now.
And what do you think I told them before I walked out of that room?
Beware the invade or don't die early.
Don't die early.
Well,
and they all were like, yes, we won.
I think he wanted yellow card there. Instead, he got blue card. Thresh Hook coming out.
Yeah, and
and that is a dead TF.
Now, that was one of those moments right there where he didn't need to flash. He was dead either way.
Yeah.
Could have saved the flash.
Cassante is...
He missed that ward. Cassante put a ward outside of the bush in the middle of the lane on accident.
Yeah. Loki is going to try and fight Cassante here with the solo damage from Mordekaiser Q, making it so then he wins that trade. However, Cassante does have biscuits.
He has biscuits. Mord also has his
W.
His W. He's also got both of his. He has one more pot left. I think overall, I think Mord will be fine.
He'll be fine. I don't know how much experience Game Void has on TF.
He seemed pretty confident.
Oh, flash out from the Maokai, and exhaust from Zyra.
Yeah, but they got the kill, right?
Yeah,
they got what they were looking for.
Yeah, and they also got at Misfortune's flash from that interaction. So
yep. So it looks like this top lane is probably going a little bit more in our favor this game, but this bot lane is basically over.
Yeah.
Ashe has 3 kills within the first 3 minutes of the game.
And you guys have seen this. I did not see it because I wasn't here. You guys saw them hit their our Ashe Braum just carry the game during our first round.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
But this round, it's the other Ashe that is perma-slowing and just killing our bot lane.
Yep, Peyton's got to be careful. That Ashe does not have any items. She has not gone back yet, so
yeah,
she's not technically
she does not have any.
strong as
She does not have
And
any
that's it.
items on them right
Fresh
now.
missed his Qs.
However, Ashe is going to flash to kill the Zyra. That was an ignite from the
That was a
Thresh.
fantastic play on that.
Yeah.
Play, to be honest with you.
Thresh did ignite our Zyra. They are hoping to get the Ashe. The Misfortune. They're hoping to get the Ashe a second kill. Ashe is going to really try for that second kill, and Misfortune just barely gets out of there. Oh,
I see Jace getting hit with a lot of those Swain.
yeah. I was gonna say, Twisted Fate just got a bonus 6 gold from a minion. That is very rare. Usually it's like 1 to 3 gold. Because it actually like rolls a dice to determine.
Tyler just needs to leave
Yeah.
at this point. He's just chasing.
Mordekaiser was looking to try and get him there. But yeah, Twisted Fate's passive is essentially when you last hit something, you get anywhere from 1 to 6 bonus gold. Which
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
it's usually 1 to 3 is like usually what it's at. But so I just saw him get 6 earlier, and that was very funny to me. And he is going.
He's not going to get away
because Maokai's E had attached onto him, and he was just.
He was also taking minion shots.
Yeah. Mordekaiser is half HP here. Cassante is going to look for the kill.
Oh, he did miss.
He is going to flash away. And
he gets away.
yep, he got out.
Loki
Damn.
has had more dudes kill him and then end up with like 50 health in the last 3 games under towers than I think I've ever seen in League of Legends.
It happens a lot. It's happened to me a lot. I am feeling the pain.
Silence should have
right
doubled
along
up right there
Yep.
if he had it. Unfortunately, he didn't, so he lost a good amount of damage there. And there's
Oh,
the double up.
there's the double up. It did not crit though because it did not kill the minion that it went through.
Yeah.
Uh,
MF has Strut back up, so there should be a lot of damage on this Thresh. He can't use his lantern right now.
Yeah. That fight top lane is gonna go somewhere. Nope, it is not. Mordekaiser is just backing off.
Both top laners are at 6. It looks like the lane is pretty even, unfortunately. Cassante is over there with... there's a invade. He probably wants his bot lane to come up and help him here against
He is
them.
getting the mid lane to come up and help him. He is going to flag and drag away, but sadly Maokai W is very good. It is point and click, and Maokai is on top of you all of a sudden. And he W'd him just in time to go over the wall with him. Exhaust from Zyra, flash from both the Zyra and the Thresh. Zyra will
MF
get
didn't
the
get the
kill.
auto off?
Yeah, that
Very
is a bit
surprising.
sad. Lethal tempo, fully stacked for the Ashe. Top lane fight going on. Ulti from the Mordekaiser. Ulti from the Cassante. Cassante is gonna win that. Yeah. That was sad.
That's rough. Loki keeps getting... he's gotten outplayed a few times.
Yeah. He...
Once again, we are under 10 minutes, and they have 11 kills.
I believe it's the same number of kills as last time, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Except we are 1 kill less. We were 3.
Did we have 3?
I believe we were 3 versus 11. Good gold card, though.
Yep, that's it. That's what you're hoping for is TF. If you do get grabbed, you want to get that gold card right off the wrap.
Yep.
Stun him and move on. Peyton, I don't know. I've seen him use his exhaust on the Thresh multiple times.
Yeah, he needs to
I
use
think
it.
he needs to start using it on Ashe.
Yeah,
I'll talk to him
because-
a little bit about that.
Because exhaust lowers the damage that they deal.
Right. It's like
on top-
75% or something crazy, isn't it?
It's like 40% damage reduction. It's not a huge. Well, it is huge. 40% is always huge,
Yeah.
but it's not quite as huge as you thought.
It's been a long
Cassante-
time since I've ever had to take exhaust, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ulti
that is
from
the-
the Ashe, full 3 seconds from the
Yeah, got the whole
distance.
thing.
Mordekaiser is going to try and walk away here, dodging the Cassante Q. He himself has played Cassante. He
Yep.
knows how this champion
Yeah,
works.
He does know how it works, so he's gonna try to get the grab into the
He
tower.
is going to get it. Cassante is going to try and get the Q for a kill. I forget exactly what TF blue card does besides restore mana.
Now, what you're seeing now is that we see Cassante's entire lane is coming back up, or mid lane, and look, low
Yep.
again. Oh, this should be. Oh,
Flash from the Ashe to kill Zyra because she has both the Q up.
oh, trade.
Yeah,
was fantastic.
Trade is good. Ult down from TF.
TF didn't have gold card up. When
Yeah,
they
TF
ulted.
blue card instead of gold's card. I don't think he has like that much experience on TF. Ulti from J4. That is going to be a double kill for Ashe. Of course.
So Tyler, I've noticed, has a tendency to really want to chase people.
Yeah.
One of the things that he's going to have to work on as a player is that that champion is out of your range. It's time to just turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him chase under towers to get kills. I've seen and then get killed.
Like that Nunu game where he flashed to get the trade kill.
Right. Yeah, and that doesn't really assist. Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't help anybody.
It makes his top lane even further behind than it
Look,
already
there's another,
was.
and we're gonna get the flash. Oh, he's doesn't have
Maokai
flash.
are coming down to try and catch out our Zyra Misfortune. They are going to get caught out.
J4's back, though.
J4 is back. J4 does not have flag. It's all the way back there. Misfortune going to be using the vision to get some auto attacks in on the Maokai. Ulti down from Cassante.
That was a good ulti back to something.
And then Mordekaiser is going to ult him under the tower.
Fortunately, it looks like Asante should get away from this, though.
Yeah. It was a...
Oh, Zyra's unfortunately not under the tower.
Oh,
this.
there's the Swain kill at least. Look on the bright side.
Right.
J4 is going to die here, sadly.
But he does get the trade.
Yep, and that is a shutdown gold for us.
It's not going to make up for a
Deficit.
5,000 gold
yeah,
lead, though.
a deficit
it was
as
a
big
good,
as
it was
this.
a good trade on our part.
This
They
is,
are going to get the tower bottom up.
This is a 6,000 gold lead.
Yeah.
That is a lot of gold.
Loki might get baited here again if he's not careful.
Yep. The ulti is from the Ashe. Will it kill Carter? Nope. She launched it a bit too far back.
Yeah, it was a good look though. Carter should.
He does not have Q up.
He doesn't have Q.
Yeah, he had just used it on some minions when he got queued in there. Flash down from Thresh, gonna try and hook the Misfortune back into the tower. Alright.
Another gank coming down as they start to set up for Dragon. We're pushed up really far knowing
Yep.
that they're there.
Carter, you need to back, please. Yeah, Cassante is already ahead. He backed for some items and now is back in lane. Now bot lane, both of our bot laners are now dead to Maokai, Misfortune, and Swain. Thresh did not get any gold from that, but that's fine. He's Thresh. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't need
He
gold
just wants
to do
souls.
his job.
He doesn't want gold. He has no use for commoners' currency.
Yeah.
So I wonder, I'm gonna have to talk to Loki about this outside of obviously the kills. I wonder how Loki feels about this. matchup now, right?
That is gold card.
That is gold card, but Ashe does have a longer range.
Yeah.
Oh, Loki's trying to save his
Save his control ward.
His
That is an
control ward.
ulti from both of them.
Looks like Loki will go down here again.
Yeah.
Though. He's too
He
far
is-
behind at this point.
Yeah, he is worth
And that's the
176
end
gold.
of TF as well.
Yep. Zyra ulti, not going to be able to do anything. J4 is going to get the shutdown.
And
I half thought that J4 was going to die there.
Oh,
and they were
really?
going to get an ace.
Oh, that would have been rough.
He does have Gore Drinker, though, which is why he lived that. And they are going to try and take as much as they can, seeing as how both objectives are down. And now Maokai and Swain are resetting. Misfortune is going to try and stop that. Alrighty. Well, now I hear the yelling. Well, top side tower is going to be destroyed for blue team. And now Ashe ulti for a full 3 seconds on our TF. TF is going to go down here. He is being perma-slowed. He does gold card the Maokai. Ashe is perma-slowing our Jarvan. Ashe is going to stay alive at basically 1 HP. Misfortune is going to be trying to hold off the Cassante. I don't think he will succeed. Zyra is going to be fighting against the Swain, and then red team is going to be farming blue side jungle. Swain is going to get a bunch of +3 golds from killing all of Zyra's plants. Red team is going to be taking Rift Herald, hoping to try and end the game with Rift Herald. Zyra clearing red team's ward. Mordekaiser walking away from Cassante. Cassante looking for a fight. Swain gonna try and catch out Mordekaiser. He is going to catch out Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser is going to ulti the Swain. Swain is going to ulti straight back. Mordekaiser is going to try and kill Swain before he comes back out, and he does not succeed. He dies. J4 is going to go back over the wall. TF is going to gold card the Maokai. Thresh is going to try and land a hook and miss. Yeah. Maokai W coming out. Jarvan going over the wall. We are catching out Thresh yet again, but Thresh is going to live. Gold card on the Maokai. Cassante ult. Cassante W going to be unstoppable. He's going to stun Cassante. And now it's just Mordekaiser left alive to defend our base. Mordekaiser is going to die to Ashe, and that is a quadra kill for red team, and I think that is the end of the game for blue team. Well, Reiver, well, we hold them off for now. Ashe is still alive. J4 claims 1,850 gold from those 2 kills. That was a lot of gold for him. Swain is going to be healing all of his HP back using his ulti. Misfortune cleanse Swain E. And then both of blue team are gonna go back to Fountain to heal. And Mordekaiser is going to fend off the Swain. But yeah, that was a lot of gold for Jarvan. Like, holy crap. Rylai's Crystal Scepter online for Mordekaiser, but I think that is too little too late. Thresh is going to set up for Ocean Drag. Cassante is going to chase J4 out. Cassante is going to take a few tower shots there. J4 once again going to just cue his flag over and over and dash right back to it. That is going to be Dragon Claimed for the red team. Mordekaiser coming in to try and hold off the Ashe and Swain. Ashe just straight up kills him. Ashe is going to ulti the Misfortune and they are going to try and kill. That is another 1,000 gold for J4, making the Ashe 20-2. Hey Josh. It's going okay. Kilk left me. Heard screaming. And that looks to be the end of the game for blue team. J4, despite all the gold that he gained through those shutdowns, is not going to be enough to hold them all back. Mordekaiser is going to ulti and try and kill Thresh. Thresh does flash away. And now they are just going to auto the Nexus to end the game. That was the game.
Alright, going on screen. There you go.
Yep. This past game, well, it didn't go quite to plan, obviously, but we did our best. We played what we knew, and sadly, that ADC is really good at what they do. Both games, we saw them dominating our bot lane and then carrying that over into mid and late game, and just steamrolling our entire team. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. It's just like how it is. It's Ashe and who did they play beforehand? Ezreal. It was Ashe and Ezreal. Ezreal will poke you down before you can even get close to him, and Ashe will slow you, so then you never get close to her. So yeah. And essentially, that's how both those games went. So the Reavers will end that set 0-2. However, that does not put us out of the Nationals. That was essentially a seeding match. So we are now just a lower seed for when the Nationals actually come. And, well, yeah. We'll see if we have one of the team members come in here. Sadly, it is 6 o'clock and cafeteria has closed now.
I have some friends. Let's go.
Cool.
We'll get food.
Woohoo.
Just don't worry about the time. Yep. I think that's pretty much it, though.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in to stream. Before we leave, make sure to check out our other socials, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Or Twitter is now X, but all of them are out. NJCAAE Esports. And yeah, thank you all for watching and following the stream, and I'll catch you all next time.